Hello everyone, and in today's video I want to show you some incredible ways that you can use Gemini 2.0 Flash for free from its unbelievable multimodal features where you can talk to Gemini, you can start real-time conversation, you can show Gemini your webcam, you can share your screen, you can use it to analyze spatial features, and so much more. So let's get started. The first thing that you need to do is type Google AI Studio in Google, and that will take you to Google's AI Studio, and you can use this entirely for free. And once you've logged in, this is the main interface that you're going to see. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead here to where it says Stream Real Time, and you can see that you've got an option to talk to Gemini, show Gemini your webcam, and share your screen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start talking to Gemini. Hello, Gemini. Hello there. How can I help you? Hello, so I want to learn French, and I'm a beginner. Can you start by teaching me 3 important words that I need to know? Sure, I can help with that. The 3 important words to start with are bonjour, which means hello, merci, which means thank you, and au revoir, which means goodbye. Do you want to try pronouncing them? So let's start with the first word. Okay, the first word is bonjour. Do you want to try saying it? Bonjour. That's great. You pronounced it very well. Do you want to move on to the next word? Yes, let's move on. Okay, the second word is merci. Do you want to give it a try? Yes, sure. So merci was perfect. You are a natural. Okay, so that was just an example of what you can do with Stream Real Time. You can use it to help you learn a new language. It does make mistakes though, I've noticed. Quickly ask it for instructions. You can ask it to give you feedback on something that you're saying or presenting. There's so many features that you can use to talk with Gemini. Okay, so the next thing I want to show you is how we can share our screen and get Google Gemini to interact with us. So I'm now sharing my screen. Okay, I understand that you're sharing your screen to demonstrate how Google Gemini interacts with us. Okay, so Gemini, I want you to look at these consolidated statements from Apple and give me 3 insights. Okay, I see you're showing me the consolidated statements from Apple. You want me to analyze the document and give you 3 insights. I will do that for you. Okay, here are 3 key insights from Apple's consolidated statements. First, Apple's net sales decreased slightly from $117.1 billion in 2022 to $119.5 billion in 2023. Second, the cost of sales increased, resulting in a higher gross profit for 2023. And third, the net income has increased to $33.9 billion in 2023 from $29.9 billion in 2022. Do you have any other questions about this statement? Do you see that there's anything that I need to specifically take note of here? Yes, one thing you might want to take note of is that the net sales for products decreased slightly, while sales from services increased compared to the same period last year. This could be an interesting trend to follow in future reports. Okay, thank you. So I want you to look at this research paper and give me the key insights. Okay, I see you're showing me a research paper about artificial intelligence in healthcare. I will review it and give you the key insights. First, the paper emphasizes the growing availability of healthcare data and the rapid progress of analytical techniques, which are enabling the use of AI in healthcare. Second, AI has broad applications across different areas of healthcare, including areas like neurology and cardiology. And third, AI systems have the potential to improve diagnostic and therapeutic errors, as well as predict outcomes, while also reducing the burden on healthcare professionals. Do you have further questions? Yes, explain figure 2 for me. Okay, I can explain figure 2 from the paper you're showing me. It's a diagram illustrating the flow of data from clinical data generation to clinical decision-making. The diagram shows that data from sources like EMR and genetic data is processed using machine learning and natural language processing. These AI models then generate clinical notes in human language and inform clinical activities like screening, diagnosis, and treatment. Is that helpful? Yes. Can you explain to me what's happening in figure 3? Okay, figure 3 is a bar graph showing the top 10 disease categories that have been studied using artificial intelligence from 2013 to 2016. The graph shows the number of research publications per disease category. The neoplasms category had the highest number of research publications within this time frame, while nutritional had the lowest. Do you have other questions? Yes, can you explain the conclusion and discussion section and summarize the main insights? Okay, I can do that. The conclusion and discussion section highlights the growing use of AI in healthcare, as seen through different applications in the healthcare field. It also discusses the need for further research to address implementation challenges. Some challenges include ensuring data quality, getting healthcare professionals to adopt new AI-based processes, and getting systems to learn continuously with feedback loops. The main insights of the paper is that while AI has great potential to change healthcare, further development and research is still needed for it to be fully adopted in the industry. Thank you. So as you can see, it's such a useful feature to be able to share your screen and have Gemini explain these documents or websites or presentations to you. Okay, so let me show you another amazing feature that Gemini has introduced. And if we come down here to where it says Starter Apps, we're going to click on that. And you'll notice that there's a pie here that says Spatial Understanding. So once we click on Spatial Understanding, it will open up a session like that where you can input your images, and then you can ask the model to identify the various positions of items. So I want to show you an example of uploading an image. So I'm just going to come down here where it says Upload, and I'm going to upload an image. And what you'll see is that I've uploaded an image with various street signs in Japanese. So I'm going to come here and I'm going to ask it, show me the position of street signs, and I'm going to send that through. And what you'll see is now it's identified the various street signs here. It says right turn, bicycle except one way, and then no parking. And then it's now, you can see the boxes around this one, which says bicycle except 16 to 18 weekend, 13 to 18. So obviously it's talking about the time and pedestrian path. And here we've got the stop sign. So this is such a helpful feature to be able to identify the various positions and then also to get an English translation for each one. Okay, so the next part we're going to be looking at is just a simple create prompt tab. And what we need to notice here is that the token count is over 1 million words as well. So that means we can actually upload quite large textbooks. So I'm going to start off by uploading this textbook. This is a book that's about 352 pages. It's a strategic management textbook. And I'm going to ask it to summarize the entire textbook. Okay, now that it's uploaded, I'm just going to add a prompt here that says, summarize this textbook in detail. Okay, you'll see here that it's come back with a detailed summary of the entire textbook. It's got the overall themes and approach. And then it gives us a chapter by chapter summary. So chapter 1, the main points, chapter 2, and so on has taken quite a bit of time, 91 seconds. But you can see it's summarized the entire book. Please skim through it. And if there's any specific part I need to focus on, I can do that. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to ask it to write a 1,000-word blog article on the impact of AI in healthcare, just to see the kind of tone that it comes back with, and whether it sticks to the word count or not. Okay, so the title is The Rise of the Machines, AI is Revolutionizing Healthcare, and then it's given us a good article on the impact of AI on healthcare. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to copy the output, and I'm just going to check the word count that it's come back with. Okay, so that's very close. It's come back with 955 words, very close to what I've specified. So it's actually really good in terms of following the instruction.